so much for everyone coming along this afternoon. I'm glad the rain seems to have gone off. And thank you so much. It's great to see, particularly so many of you who are on the courses and coming along every week and doing the My Guide user journey. It's been a really busy week for the library. Several of you have been here already enjoying the activities. And we decided we wanted to celebrate Adult Learners Week with lots of variety. We started off last Saturday with Modern Jive, a taster session for people. A visitor walking up past the window was most surprised to see a dance going on on the backboard. But it was great, a really good tutor, and some hidden talent was found. Tuesday was creative writing, a workshop with Leicester's very own book doctor. If you don't know who that is, have a look on there. It's so exciting, it's now on YouTube. But everyone who came along, despite being a beginner, actually wrote something really creative, started their own story, and everybody wants more. Wednesday was time for family history, finding out about family history websites, and again beginners, learning how to start off on that journey of finding out about their family's history. And this morning, the sound and music once again was here, and 10 ladies came along and enjoyed holistic dance, a combination of yoga, martial arts, and apparently it's very good for reducing stress. Or so I'm told. Don't know if everyone agrees with that, but it was good fun. This afternoon, however, is our last event of Adult Learners Week, but in many ways the most important. The official opening of the Westcotes Library UK Online Centre. And so for that, I'm going to pass you over to Adrian Wells, our Head of Libraries in Leicester, to introduce and say a few words.
Thank you very much, Mary. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Very delighted to see you here today at Westcotes Library. Hopefully, as you all know all too well, being some of our learners, that libraries have got a really important part to play in informal education and learning. And many of you today are experiencing that at this moment, developing your skills. Over the next few years, many more local people will be coming to the library and to libraries across the city to have a good deal of fun, hopefully, learning, and then go on to use what they've learned in everyday life, and also to help with work too. So this kind of approach to developing skills and so on is just the beginning. Hopefully there'll be lots more to experience over the coming years. But it's a great day for us here today because we've got this new learning centre, and I'd like to pass over to Councillor Andy Connolly, who's not only the local ward leader, and Councillor Russell is here too from Westcotes Ward. And Councillor Connolly will be telling us about what the UK Online Centre is. And as the lead for culture, it's particularly appropriate you should say a few words for us. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you very much, Adrian. Adrian said, Mary said there'd be short speeches. Adrian did me a two-page which you'll be pleased to hear I'm not actually going to read out. It is a great pleasure to be here. As I say, both myself and Councillor Russell, as ward councillors, this is our local library. We use it not only for our surgeries, but we use it as a library as well. And our children, Ella, who's here somewhere, probably over in the back, in the children's box, but my son Ryan as well, use it. It is a great community facility, and I think it shows how Westcotes is a great example about how libraries have evolved in respect of moving away, not just in respect of books, which people say, I suppose, are old technology, but we've moved on in respect of the computers, public access, and obviously to the UK Online Centre here. And I've been interested to see, as a local ward councillor, how the facilities have evolved in there, because first the computers arrived on some pretty dodgy desks, and then the desks were replaced, then there was the printer and the scanner arrived, and finally the seats. And I will say, it is a great facility. The beauty of UK Online Centres is, of course, it allows people to learn at their own pace, whether you're a beginner, and as you evolve through that, the opportunities for career advancement. And what I'm really pleased to hear is that already there's 50 people from the local, 50 students here looking to use what are only 6 computers, and that is great itself. And what's great today is the fact so many have come today, and the fact looking around is what, it just, to me, proves the fact what a great success it is, looking at the diversity of the people here, who probably would have difficulties accessing those services if they weren't here in the locality. This is the third centre, got one in Highfields, one at the Information and Learning Library in the town centre, but I'm particularly proud that the third one is here in Westcotes. I'd like to thank all of the staff who have made it possible and continue to make it possible week in, week out. The staff here at the library, the tutors, as I say, they do a great job. My children love them. Me and Councillor Russell love them as well. They look after us when we've got surgeries here, and I know they're really appreciated in the community. So, as I say, it's great thanks to everybody for turning up today. As I say, great way to finish off Adult Education Week, to officially open the third centre, and in my view the most important centre in the city. So,
Official scissors required.
I am. Oh, we need somebody else to come and help. Who's only fair?
Yeah.
Well, all the staff that are tutors can come. Sheena, Kaz, Linda and Julie.
Which way do you want? Well, we have to let the photographer get ready. This is the most how we want to do this.
Two tags down, Julie. Jenny.
Go on,
Jenny.
yeah.
And you're doing the prize draw, you're the
Sorry.
Come on. You're ordered. Who's having Councillor?
Yeah,
And then everyone else can squeeze.
Councillor Russell.
Yes, please.
He's in the back. Let's have the attractive councillor in the picture.
Anyway, the roll somewhere.
You're hiding there.
So, staff, do you want to come right round, come in this space here?
You
Someone come in this gap here. And everyone else just form a, everyone else kind of form a semicircle. That's it. And then it's people just kind of.
Everybody can go in that way.
The chair to get down to now. There's the chair. I can recommend the marmalade as well.
Okay.
I understand that.
That's the name of the
Use one of the hard chair.
Yeah, he's alright.
I have tried standing on the right chair. Yes.
You've got the scissors.
Ask them whether at the desk to keep
Yeah.
A couple more people in. Sorry about the camera.
Where? Can't do it.
If I get you to hold up the bow as well, I'm going to do 2 or 3 sort of correct up 1, 2, 3 actually. Check, see if we've got it in the back. The answer is no. Right.
You might have to cut it 3 or 4 times, I suppose, to get the right picture.
Get some sellotape to keep it.
There you go, that practice is smile. That's getting there, one more bit of that. Right, okay, this is it. So 2 or 3 before we cut the round. That's it. Big smile,
Big smile, cheese. Ready to cut?
Right, ready to go.
Are we ready?
Are you ready? Cameras.
Okay, ready, 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah! Just like me. Oh dear.
They all know we've been learning.